It's Big Catfish Day.
I come and sit down with me in a rocking chair. The coffee pot is nice and hot. We can sit in underwear. Tell me about the dreams you had last week, swimming all around with the fish in the sea. Come and sit down with me in a rocking chair.
I've been fishing this river system for over a decade now, and I've landed a few giants.
Oh my God.
But I want to know, is it luck? Or if today my knowledge of catfish behavior and a few key techniques can land us a monster. My name is Marcus Santa, and welcome to Fried Chicken Fishing.
Come and sit down with me in a rocking chair.
Got my pretty unicorn bucket filled with worms. My daughters and I got last night. Big old bucket of worms.
Before we can get started, it's important to talk about bait.
There we go.
Catfish are most likely the apex predator in your lake. They want fresh, cut or live bait. Show them what they've been eating naturally in the wild.
That's good bait right there. That's it. Keep yourself a 5-gallon bucket with a bubble box. I got a live well in here where I can keep the aeration going. We're gonna keep these alive all day. It's better to catch more than you need and let the rest go at the end of the day than when that first fishing turns on and you don't have any bait left. Trust me, catch a bunch of bait, way more than you think you need. Let the rest go at the end of the day and you'll be thanking me, especially if that fishing turns on.
Don't believe the talk of catfish being scavenging bottom feeders. They are the top of the food chain. Truly freshwater sharks.
That'll do it right there.
As I make my first cast, anticipation and excitement build.
This is why I love fishing right here. Underneath the boat is unknown world. It's alien, mysterious. The idea that a 100-pound monster could be lurking right underneath our boat right now, that's what gets me up early. I got so much anticipation. The first cast of the day.
As I sit and wait, I check my chart and mark the next spot, a steep ledge across the channel from where we're fishing now.
It's been 15 minutes. Nothing.
I'll only give spots 15 to 20 minutes in the morning.
Waste a good morning like
If no
this.
bite, we move.
Quickly get these baits up.
Above all else, it's important to control your emotions and expectations. They can easily get the best of you.
Come on.
Just as I'm starting to lose all faith in my ability.
Fish on. Fish on. Look at that. Oh, that's a pretty fish to start the day. All right.
There's nothing like
at
that
that.
first fish of the day to get your
What
adrenaline
a
pumping.
powerhouse of a fish. Hit it hard. That's the species that gets 90 pounds. A 90-pound was pulled out. This was probably 6-7 pounds. It's a really beautiful fish. We're gonna let her go today. My gosh, that's a really beautiful
Though this
fish.
is an absolute beautiful fish, back in the water she goes to get bigger. One of the most important aspects, if not the most important aspect of catfishing, is location. You gotta find the fish. They're not gonna be everywhere throughout the whole lake, especially during these crucial times of the year.
Gorgeous out here. Catfishing just like real estate. It's all about location. If you're not fishing over catfish, you're not gonna catch catfish. But they're gonna be concentrated on deep structure. During this spawn, they're gonna be on structure. If you're not finding them, you gotta be moving.
Look for steep ledges near big rock piles, sunken trees, brush piles on the bank. You can catch catfish anywhere from 3 feet of water down to 20 feet during the spawn, but they're going to be on the structure.
Oh, oh, whoa, that's pull and drag. There we go. Focusing on the other, oh, we got big head shakes. Big head shakes. Oh, man. Look at that. Another beautiful blue. Oh, we're slowly stepping up here. This is a beautiful blue. I'll never complain about this. This is a trophy to most. What a beautiful, powerful fish. I was focusing on our other pole, and this thing just took it down and started rip and drag. Look at that. Heavy fish. Is probably 10, 12 pounds, something along those lines.
We've had an amazing day so far. 2 beautiful fish, but these still aren't the 20, 30, 40, 50 pound blues that are relatively common in this river system. I let this fish go to get bigger,
He decided to splash me on that little.
and I realized a trend that could possibly put us onto a bigger fish.
2 beautiful blues, and both of them came from slightly deeper water. In this whole area that I'm hitting right here, there's a ledge that comes down from the bank behind us here to about 19, 20 feet. I'll pull the boat back a little bit so I can get all 5 of our rods into the strike zone here. Now I'm determined. I'm gonna get a big one today. Like I was saying earlier, you never know what's lurking right underneath the boat. Here we go. Now 1 minute later. There. Oh, I pulled it right out of his mouth. Pulled it right out of his mouth.
Regardless of all of my optimism, all we have is heartbreaks over the next 30 minutes.
That's better.
We miss fish,
Better fish.
we lose gear,
He got himself stuck.
we gotta carry
In
on,
line so he can swim.
but we charge ahead.
Himself right out of it. Oh shoot. This whole process starts the day before. Getting the poles hooked up, making sure the boat's gassed up and ready and oiled. Make sure the batteries are charged. Everything's in good working order. Then when we're out here, it's just a ton of work. You know, you gotta catch the bait and you're on a time crunch. You gotta get anchored up. You gotta find the right spot. If you're not getting bites, you gotta pull those anchors 2 cinder blocks up off the ground, and isn't the easiest thing ever. But it's worth it when you get a big fish. And we've caught a couple real nice ones so far today. But we're looking for the beast. We're looking for the catfish king out here today. Yeah, big head shakes on that fish on. Fish on. There we go, another pretty blue. Look at that beautiful blue. Unbelievable the quality of fish in this lake. Another 10 pounder. Big head shakes. Holy. Amazing. This is the shark of the waters here. This is the apex predator in this lake. Amazing. Let's get him back.
We spent
Man.
about another half an hour in that
Next is
spot,
some pretty
and we had a
serious
couple of
ledge.
bites, but no real serious
out in front
takers,
of
so
us
we
over
decided
there.
to pull up and moved to another really great area, which is the steep ledge. While we wait for these next fish to bite, it's a really good time to talk about gear. Especially if you're a beginning cat fisherman, you should really not get all wrapped up in gear. It's not as important as you'd think. There are some really important pieces to your gear, but gear in general is something you will just acquire over the years of fishing. I use a lot of Daiwa reels. I use ugly stick Shakespeare rods, and that's simply because that's what I like. Everybody has their own simple preference. But when it comes to catfishing gear, great hooks is going to be what matters. That's what is going to make sure that you hook up with the most fish, is good, sharp, new hooks. So if you're going to spend your money, spend it on hooks at first when you're starting your catfishing journey.
I've had almost every single pole get hit twice since we anchored up here 7 minutes ago. It's insane. One after another. I reeled up.
Now, I'm not sponsored in any way by this, but my favorite brand is Gamakatsu, and I use their Octopus Circle inline 8/0 hooks. I'll put a link in the description below to Amazon on the pack that I grabbed. They're relatively cheap. They're not the cheapest hooks, but like I said, this is what's important. When the weather gets a little bit colder during the winter months, or if I'm just not hooking up with a lot of fish, I will downgrade to the 4/0. So I always keep both of these sizes in my tackle box at all times.
Definitely what's been toying with our line though. These like 5, 6, 7 pounders, they have pretty small mouths. They can definitely get my 8/0 hooks in there. Too much fun to catch these things. Unbelievably beautiful fish. Also, fun fact, these things are delicious. I'm putting this in because I'll put it in my freezer because that's kind of a smaller one.
Alright, lastly, let's talk about your rig. Now, I use a SANTEE Cooper rig almost exclusively while catfishing. Consists of a sinker slider with a plastic bead on your main line to protect your knot, into a barrel swivel, into a 50-pound mono leader attached to your 8/0 Gamakatsu circle hook, and a peg float. That peg float is there to suspend your bait up off the bottom. I know a lot of people don't find this necessary, but I got a lot of muck and weeds and everything else on the bottom, and I hate it when I have to pull all that stuff off my hook. This just brings it up a little bit and suspends your bait and puts it in the strike zone of these big fish.
There we go. Got another hook up here. He's been swimming with it for a little bit. Now, no, it's a little bit deep here. It's almost 40 feet deep. So I am gonna bring these fish up just a little bit slower. That's a nice blue right there. This is incredible. Oh man. Got him. Oh. Oh. Wow. Multiple poles going off at the same time. Oh man, and we finally hook up to this big old blue. Look at that beauty. Oh man. It is just one pole after another. This lake is stock full of this quality of blue. Absolutely unbelievable. No wonder why there's some monsters in here. It's just a numbers game. See you later, man. Yep. That one was fun. One bite after another, just all of them going. Had this one going first, and then this one, and then finally one took it down. Fly not only into the depths of the rivers, but into the depths of your soul. For therein lies the true catch of fishing wisdom, with patience as your rod and perseverance as your bait. Cast your hopes upon the waters,
and behold, the tranquility of nature shall unveil its secrets, revealing the harmony between man and the aquatic realm. Gandalf.
Oh man. Oh boy. Again, I got a big head shakes. Wow. Doing his little roll. What do we got here? Oh man. Look at this blue. Another one. Another beauty. Look at that. Just killing it. There we go. We've got a fish on. Just beautiful. Woo! All right. First cast at this new spot. This is one after another. Beautiful fish. First fish in this new spot, and it's an absolute bruiser. Look at how fat that guy is. He's hungry down there. Look at that fish. Right here on this channel, we are going to put one of those giant blues in the boat. I'm talking 50, 60 pounds. Day might be over, but the hunt's not over. This is fishing, and that blue is out there with our number. And right here on Fried Chicken Fishing, we're gonna catch them together. We had an insanely good day fishing out here. Can't complain. I wish every single day was like this, because trust me, they're not. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure you hit subscribe. I really hope you're there when we put one of these big ones in the boat. Remember, the world's out here, not inside your phone. Later.
Come sit down with me in a rocking chair.